Southside, C12, 911, grrr to the reality, we still outside. Mine on the richest, heart in the trenches. You can't throw dirt on the underground, we thrive in it. Ghana boy stocks on the rise, Charlie. This flex know they ready. See, we were not to ride nobody way. We're the ones who started with it. Translation, Yani had to buy, Yani had yet.
The calendar may say autumn, but temperatures are still pretty sweltering here in North Florida. But the good news, the radar is clear. Still high.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's a division game. It's a shit. What the fuck on? This is a division game, chill. It's the nigga that he got a little something to him down deep ball. You know what the fuck you be doing?
Still, hydration will be key today at TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here between the Houston Texans and the Jacksonville Jaguars. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Ready, set. Shut him on the side, boy. Top it. Three. Let's go.
Now ETN to start the drive. And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down.
The job of any linebacker involves having enough strength to fight off a blocker and get to ball carriers, but in this case, I think we can safely say he beat him right off the snap to get into the backfield and make that play.
And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Jonathan Greenard running in to pick up the sack.
Going back to my regular offense. He was watching my game. He was watching my game.
Probably not how they drew that up.
Not at all.
Looking for a better play coming up on third. On third down, here's ETN. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves them with a 4th down now.
But they got off the field on third down.
Coach, on offense, switching everything up. Straight out the window.
We always talk about adjustments, and usually only at halftime. But the best teams adjust series to series. And on that series, they adjusted so well that they got the job done in fine style.
We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Texans will take over. Good starting field position for the Houston Texans here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. The Lance going to throw. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and it'll be second down. Well, this defense for the Jaguars, they were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright.
And they're going to get this up to midfield. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. From midfield, here's Lance. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Jaguars are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, all right, because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right. It felt like a matter of time, and you've got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw on tape.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. These two teams, you might recall, met up back in September in Week 3, and it was the visiting Jaguars who won that ball game, so they'll look to make it a clean sweep here at home in Jacksonville. Now Lawrence. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that's going to make it third down and less than a yard. They'll run with ETN. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And the Texans scoop it. And some there he goes, right side. And they will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Texans touchdown. Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. And the Texans take a 7-0 lead. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls because these are the top 2 teams right now in that division.
And if you can build a bit of a cushion as you head towards the second part of the season, that allows you to survive the expected injuries, potential upset losses, all of those things, and still be in good shape.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw, Lawrence. That's complete to Travis Etienne out of the backfield. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Play action. It's Lawrence. Out to his left. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
They talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Lawrence's throw into the hands of Kirk. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against?
So they don't even need to run a second down play. Give them the first.
And typically when we see this jumping, isn't it usually third down, fourth down? They got them on second down. I think that's a lack of discipline.
Rolling to his right.
I'd have been pissed. I'd have been pissed.
Hands there defensively at second down.
Well, the best don't mind making tough throws, but that was a real difficult one right there. Out of the pocket, trying to beat double coverage. More times than not, that's going to end up as an incomplete pass, if not worse.
Another shot from the 9 on second and goal.
Opposite. Check.
The first carry now for the BYU man. It's Jamal Williams. And he's going to bull his way down to about the 1-yard line. A nice run there, 8 yards, moves him much closer to the goal line now for third down. So now things get interesting on third and goal from the 1.
This almost becomes a Darwinian call, doesn't it? Almost survival of the fittest here. I know we can go all cliche. I'll go ahead and do it. Who wants it more here? Who has the better leverage at the line of scrimmage?
And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by Eric Murray. And the Texans are going to take over at their own 2-yard line.
Partner, there's no other way you could describe it because that was absolutely just gut-wrenching for that offense. They were right on the precipice. Points were available. All they had to do was just fall forward, and they were going to put them up on the board. Instead, a long drive ends in heartbreak and a melancholy trip back to the drawing board. How you like it when I go a little bit lyrical for you?
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's second and 9.
Well, not a game that you're going to go crazy about, but when you start at your own 2-yard line, any type of space is good for the offensive guys.
Yeah, you just can't go backwards from here. They did it. Now we'll see if they can keep it on schedule here on second down. On second and 9, Lance. He dumps it to Eckler underneath. And this one will be taken up. They'll spot it right at the 7. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it brings up third and 5 now.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Now Lance. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Foyesade Oluwakin. And the Jags are going to take possession of the football. That's now his second interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Almost there, so let's make a play here. Go all the way. Strong, let's go. Here we go, here we go.
On second and 9, Lawrence. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Multiple players getting home there, and it's a loss of 2 on the sack. This offense continues to shoot.
He was open. I just had to wait.
And here, another sack.
All game long, we've seen missed assignments, which have led to turnovers, sacks.
He was open.
He's not played well at all here in the first half.
On third down, Lawrence.
Oh my God! I be doing some dumb ass shit.
And the Texans are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that third down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you.
Right. I got a field goal waiting for me, fellas. We got a field goal waiting for us.
Ready to go here for their next drive.
We got a fucking field goal waiting for us.
A 7-0 lead here, but
What the fuck am I doing?
Defensive touchdown, so still nothing as of yet for this offense.
Well, they're happy to have the lead. We got to cut them a little bit of slack. It's still early enough, just a couple of drives so far.
Fuck.
But if this
Nigga's
one
a
goes
fucking
nowhere,
bum.
those adjustments that we
I gotta run the ball.
They shouldn't wait for halftime. They should go ahead and start working on them right now.
On 1st and 10, here's Lance. This one left side caught by Collins. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Ready.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Lance. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
This offensive line has struggled. In fact, when we sat down with the coach, he said it's been in tatters lately. They allowed 6 sacks in their last game. Just gave up another one right there.
In tatters, so it sounds a little bit like this right now.
Exactly.
The fuck is that announcer doing?
Being ripped. And right now, they've got to find a way to get it back together.
In motion left is Beckham. Throwing his Lance on 3rd down. This is swung out to Eckler. And they get him.
Come on, Griffin.
Takes it across the 40-yard line. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan 1st down.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Gotta get that ball out, Battle. You gotta learn how to get that ball out, Battle.
Has the football position at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. Lance looking to throw it. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well, what we call those...
And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Multiple players getting home for the 1-yard sack. Well, we've seen how this quarterback can beat you with his legs. Saw it earlier on this drive, as a matter of fact, but that time they had him covered.
They really gave him no place to escape because oftentimes they're able to find a crack, a sliver, anything that can get them upfield. On that occasion, nothing open at all, and they swarmed him.
And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Hey, green. Red, cycle. Steel, black.
And Lance now to throw. He's got his man. It's the tight end, Brevin Jordan. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 34-yard line. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another 1st.
On the set.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Lance with a tap forward on the jet sweep. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
No, it's a fucking terrible game. I'm kind of terrible.
Problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication.
I'm not in the league.
When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion.
Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and the Jags grab it.
Coast. No, sir. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Jacksonville score. A try here for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And that last possession, really a gut punch. You seemingly had it working. You were in the midst of a very strong drive, then suddenly the fumble, and you're watching the back of a defender's jersey as he brings it all the way in the other direction.
There's not much more I can add to that. I thought you summarized it perfectly, partner. You've just got to regroup and start putting another drive together. That's all you can do. Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there, and how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. From the gun, it's Lance. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield.
This nigga's a fucking bomb. Come on. It's a bomb.
Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
But give him that.
Okay, ready?
Running on 1st down, Eckler. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Here's Lance. He'll get this to Eckler. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. A pair of 1st downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Throwing now is Lance. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Collins. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another 1st.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage because man coverage, you're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Here we go. Red, yellow. Green, black. Blue, strike.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Lance. Oh, Lance has it knocked free. The ball is loose. But I think a Texan player was able to get his hands on it, and they will indeed hold on to the ball and the possession. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. Fairbairn able to put this one through, and that will do it for this first half. So we've hit halftime, just a field goal separating these two teams at the break.
As we now go downstate to Orlando, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the third quarter. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
Eckler going to get it again on second down. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. That good for 19 and a first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Third.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Lance. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Good work.
Shotgun now for Lance.
Wow.
He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 43. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Well, he's had success running the football in this one. Yeah, that's undeniable. But that time, the defense was on to it.
And, partner, I think the more you see a play like this, the more they're able to diagnose it quicker and easier for them to defend it. I think you have to dress it up a little bit and show maybe some different formations and looks.
On 2nd and 11 now, Lance. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Oh, that's good decision-making right there. Understood down and distance. Knew it wasn't 3rd down, and he still had another opportunity to earn the first down. Good job throwing it away and avoiding an interception.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive.
Do they?
Here's Lance to throw it. Given 9 on the play, and it'll be 4th down.
Thanks to his effort, they now have a big choice to make here. He just ran them into field goal range with that one, so here come the choices. Do they kick it here, or do they trust him to make another big play and possibly get a first down?
Lands to throw for it on 4th down. Oh, hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here on the turnover on downs.
That was a good-ass hole, Duval.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Lawrence will throw. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Eric Murray.
He read that motherfucker like a book.
Take possession of the football. This defense, Charles, coming up with another interception. They have really done an excellent job of locking up these receivers.
Yeah, they're really on fire. They are actually doing what they talk about all the time, which is plastering to receivers when they're in their zones. They didn't give up a touchdown in the first half. Haven't done so here in this half either. Blanketed the field going all the way back to the opening drive, and they come up with a pick right there.
It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a 1st down. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, and tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
2 yards the loss, 2nd
I
and
don't know
12.
who that is.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half. And that trend is continuing here.
He got somebody else.
2nd and 12 after the loss. The Lance going to throw. That's complete. It's Collins. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. From the gun on 3rd down, Lance got a man. It's Schwartz, complete. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a 1st down.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Ready.
Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
Not a whole lot there on 1st and goal, and that's what you're looking for defensively. You'll certainly live with giving up just a yard or 2 in this situation.
Come on, you bum. What are you doing? He doing something short. He doing something short to the outside.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Lance with a tap forward on the jet sweep. And they go the wrong way on this one.
Short to the outside, like I said.
Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that, maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Lance now on 3rd and goal. And it's caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line about the 1-yard line. 11 yards, but still not enough. 4th down.
Well, there certainly was a lot going on that play. Every option in the end zone covered. No place to go with the ball. Had to swing it out to the back. A good job running and getting him tackled in the open field.
into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Trey Lance keeping it in
Set me up for that.
And the Texans
You set me up for that.
their lead here in the final minute of the third.
I saw I was just disguised out there. Offense gotta get going. Alright, come on.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now.
Is it me?
This is taken way up at the 25. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get
Is it me?
the 30.
Get some offense, man. The defense only could hold for so long,
Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's
Fuck that, let's go.
League, that is quite surprising.
Let's pass this fucking ball.
Teams patient enough to stick with the run.
Can't pass.
Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
He's going to act like he is his
Second
head.
and 10 forthcoming here. Third quarter action from Jacksonville. They go play action now. Lawrence. Throw right side, caught by Ridley. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Throwing now, Lawrence on first down. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. 3 quarters in the books. But to throw again is Lawrence. Flushed out right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
A give, it's ETN off the option. And he's going to be close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Texans' 20-yard line. 58 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. The Jaguars on third down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Here's Lawrence to throw. And that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Here we go. Got to have it. Lawrence. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And the Jags are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a first down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire second half.
On first and 10, it's ETN. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
It's largely been the air attack that's gotten them down here, but now's where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on 1st and goal.
They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? Williams is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
On 3rd and goal, Lawrence. He'll buy some, and he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Trevor Lawrence hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Jaguars have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point right down the middle. And now interesting here in this fourth quarter.
I had to talk to myself like, what, niggas, what? I know how to pass, nigga. What you talking about?
Taken from about the 12.
Ooh, shit.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Let's keep doing what we've been doing.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Best corner in the league right there, number 9. Jeez, nobody even tries him. They do try him as a pick. 72 overall.
Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an
He's a superstar, but he ain't got it on because he's 72 overall.
They need him, and this is his time to shine. Now a play fake. Lance.
Yes.
And now this one may draw a penalty. He just blindly threw that one to the sideline. And, yep, indeed, the flag is out. So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose it down on the grounding call. Now Lance. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle.
That's my fault. I know what to do. I know what to do next time. I'll get him back there.
They really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late.
I'll get him back there.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
I'll get him back there.
Pick up there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
That's it. That's
Might get the ball back.
Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Might get the ball back. Hewitt right here. Hewitt. Might get the ball back. Come on, Rook. Come on, Rook. No. Come on. That was your time to shine.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those, too.
They'll run out of the gun with Eckler, and he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game.
I'll get him back there.
So successfully.
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back. Those are the ones you focus on and want to take away.
What? I had him. I'll get him back there. I told you that.
But this one is incomplete. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get 1st downs and eat away at the clock.
Throwing his Lance on 3rd down. He's going to float this one deep right side.
Oh, he got beat.
6-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down.
What?
Sets up a 1st and goal.
Oh, that shit I was just talking on him. I could have picked it too.
First half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
They go back to the ground now with Eckler.
Don't hit him that way. Don't hit him that way.
From the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra
Oh, that shit I was talking on D. On you, number 9. You was supposed to make a play.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Eckler again, but he will lose yardage here. Back to the 4-yard line. And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning.
Watch
A
this.
lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd
Big
and
play.
goal. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. And
You lucky you ain't passed it,
now
motherfucker.
timeouts defensively.
I was gonna pick it. I was playing that quick slant to the left. Crazy.
To stop it from here on out.
Come on, Trevor.
The kick by Fairbairn
Come on,
is
Trevor.
good. And they
That's what we
stretch
pay
the
you
lead
for.
to 6. It's 20-14
That's what we pay you for,
now.
Trevor.
So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now, because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the
Block him.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Lawrence, now this is ETN on the draw. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Lawrence. Dancing to his left. He'll get this one complete to St. Jones. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards.
Well, how about keeping your head about you in this situation? No more timeouts. Finds a way to
Timeout. No more timeout.
Now they can breathe a little bit as they contemplate what to do on the next down.
Draw play, ETN. And just
Hold the
no
ball.
chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Partner, you got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here.
He's got to give me at least 7.
On 2nd down, ETN once more. This will
Good,
be a
good,
5-yard
good.
pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
I know a lot of people won't like the draw called in that situation, but every now and then that pops big. In this case, it didn't happen.
The Texans here on 3rd down, putting an extra defender in the secondary. Throwing now, Lawrence. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down. That sets up a 1st and goal.
You would have ran up. Oh, I should have ran up with that little ass nigga.
Would be a go-ahead touchdown.
Tight end and a little safety.
This is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And that is caught. Touchdown. And they're an extra point away from taking the lead here in the final minute. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away.
He was wide open over in that motherfucking corner. Hit him.
From the
Hit him,
6.
Muma. Hit that
And
motherfucker.
he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
He got to cough that up. Come on. Come on. Muma did his job now. I know exactly what he's going to do. I know what he's going to do. But I can't not play the deep ball. He's looking for number 3 deep. But I know what he's going to.
We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard.
Come on, Hewitt. He's going to try you, number 9 over. I'm telling you, he's going to try you. You better come through, nigga. Put that superstar on you already.
Here's Lance.
Yeah, Zach Allen. Yeah.
He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. It seemed like he kept going through those progressions, and I thought he
might back in, coach.
That underneath, but he couldn't get rid of the football in time.
And I have to wonder if he was thinking while he was back there, I wish there were a lot less progressions on this play. Just someone that I could dump the ball to.
I see you, Sid. I follow you. I start from right here and go now. Check.
And this one is incomplete.
There's a classic second gift. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
Go get him. Go get him. Not.
Desperation time here. Lance.
No, nigga. Get the fuck off my controller.
And they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that's going to be just about all she wrote for this one. Down to a knee for the Jags. Victory seemingly in hand. So this will be a win for Jacksonville. And it took a big fourth quarter to do it, but they were able to get the job done, and that's the bottom line.
My shit. You came through clutch, man. You came through clutch, boy, I tell you. I want you to keep sitting in that pocket and dot motherfuckers up. But they trapped my nigga though. He ain't come through. And he ain't that fast either, chill. He locked down though. What? 88 speed, he get his shit up. He gonna be crazy. How much yards? Look, Schwartz. 42 catches, 1,055 yards. Come on. How much yards do he have this game, nigga? Every time I play that nigga, I shut him down. 5 for 76, that ain't nothing. He played good too. He played good too. You're definitely not coming back. I don't need you. So I'm not interested in you. Definitely not getting you back. Fuck you. You going quick, Clayvon. You going, Chris. Eh, I gotta get him for cheap anyway. 26 years old. What is he doing this year? You ain't doing nothing. If that one sack go to 4, I sign you back. Back to you now. Rookie. You're a rookie. I'll give you a rookie. Give me a kicker for the future. It's these two niggas. These two niggas right here. It depends on the run, y'all, too. It depends on the run. What is he doing? Uh-oh. About to have a career year. Oh, you keep going, big dog. You definitely getting signed back. What's up, Cheese? You want to run? I don't need you, Calvin Ridley. I don't. You know what I mean? You mean. But this is what we get next year. The 1,374 yard receiver, that touchdown. That's what he did with Atlanta in 2020. I don't need you though, Cal. You definitely ain't getting that much, nigga. Fuck around with you. I give you 3 years and not much. Oh, he wants something long. Special team specialist right there. I see what he done from third. Glad we got the deal done. You got to get too slow right now. You better learn off of him, nigga. For this year, you ain't playing good. I know somebody hiring a 62. I know somebody hiring a 62. I got a package for you, brother. I'll tell you that one.